Well with everybody. It is Wednesday, June 21st. What's happening? I'm somewhat back to normal. How's everybody doing today? Hey, are we live? 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 What's going on? How y'all doing today? Tall boy here, just hanging out with you. We got a few changes, not much, but a few changes that are kicking in today. So hope all is well with you. Let's see what we got over here. We're gonna make sure I record the show, guys. Make sure we record the show. Cannot have any mishaps today. Welcome, Hit the Spot 1006. How you doing? Definitely appreciate you. There you go. How about that? How does that look? So this is what's on tap tonight. Church attendance spikes digitally. What does that mean? Do you go to church? You can store your license on your phone. I like that idea. But will the police give you a problem? And then we got our word of the day. We got our word of the day, and I think it's called Assuage. I don't know. We got to figure out how to say it. And then the YouTube partner program. We got to figure out what that is. So we're going to be live in 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Did you say something? See, he didn't touch something. Revis, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. How you doing?
Oh, man, he didn't touch nothing. That's what's up, man. Let me go ahead and record this show. Look like we might like a sage. That's what it is. The word of the day is a sage. I like that. Okay. Assuage. All right. So look, guys, put in the city and state of where you are tapping in from. I put in Atlanta. You guys put in where you're watching from. So city and state. Do that for me, all right? We're going to find out where Revis is in a short minute. We'll be live in 1 minute and 35 seconds. Talk about our stash stock party and all that other good old stuff. So we're going to be live. I'm almost back. Almost. I'm not there, but we almost back. So put in your city and state. Let me know where you're tapping in from. And we will definitely figure it all out in due time, okay? What they say. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right, we'll be live in 1 minute. So put your city and state where you're watching from. I definitely appreciate that so we can see where you're watching or where you're tapping in from. Some people might not be here on time. It's okay, but this is the pre-show. So we got 50 seconds before we go live. Revis is somewhere in the United States. Hopefully he's up on the road running again. And how was your week? Let me know. All right. So, I got to make sure I get this right because this is not programmed the way I wanted it to be programmed. So it's not going to fire off the right way. So where is our intro? The lab intro. There we go. We're going to have that ready in 25 seconds. There you go. Come on. We're here to talk tech news. We're live. Come on. You can interact with us. Please share the show. Like, come on. You can interact live. Just put in the comments if you're on your phone. Watch on your TV and interact live on your phone. I need those watch hours. Come on now. Be a blessing. What's going on, everybody? Hope all is well with you. Corey Sanders, I go by the name of Tall Boy, hanging out with you another Wednesday in the lab. That's right, in the lab. It's called the Lab Tech Show. And we're here to talk tech news. We're trying to hear simplify tech in a language that you understand. And the show is live. It is live. It's interactive. If you have a cell phone, get in those comments. If you're watching on your TV, pull out your cell phone and go to YouTube and tap in the Lab Tech Show and come hang out with us. That's all I want you to do. Just come hang out with us and see and come learn some tech news. All right. It's consumer tech, so it's nothing fancy. It's just stuff that you need to know, you should be aware of, or just know what's coming down the pipeline. All right. And then outside of that, all I'm going to ask is you share the show. Please tell a friend. You got, come on, ladies. Y'all got like 2 or 3 girlfriends. You be like, girl, we don't know nothing about what's going on. Let me put you on game. And fellas, come on, man. Like, stop acting like y'all can't share the show. Like, I really could use y'all's help if you help out. All right. The articles are in the description of the YouTube description. So if you want to follow along, you can do that. And then lastly, bring your adult beverage, whatever that is that you're drinking. Mine is Minute Maid. It hasn't changed. And that's pretty much it. So bring your adult beverage. Let's see who's in the house. Look how God is over here working, man. I met a young lady in Prague, right? And let me see if I get it in on the map, because this is kind of cool. She typed in, she's coming in hot from Washington State. Her name is Keisha Waller. How you doing, Keisha? I met her in Prague, believe that or not, but she is in Tacoma, Washington. She said Washington State, Tacoma, Washington. Sheila Baker is in the building hanging out with us. I definitely appreciate you coming out and tapping in with us. And then Hit the Spot is here. So let's see. Keisha Waller says Tacoma, Washington. Sheila Baker says, good evening, Lab Tech Show family. That's what's up. Hey, Sheila. Yeah, that's what's up. So we're here to talk tech news, and let's go ahead without further ado. Let me see if I can get this stuff over here, figure out where I'm at over here. There we go. Get rid of that. And what did they say? He's somewhere in the United States, from LA to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn. Revis, what's going on, brother?
Nothing much, tall boy. What's going on with you?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. It's been a rough week, but I'm getting back. I'm getting back to normal, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Me too.
All right. So the last time we tapped in with you, you were in Temple, Texas. Let us know what's going on with Temple, Texas, man. Are some positive things happening? Because you said you were broke down, and what's going on with Temple, Texas? Have you moved on? Where are you at now?
I am in Ennis, Texas.
Okay, so how far is that from Temple?
About 80 miles.
Okay, so you got out of Temple and you went right down the street.
Well, maybe it's a little further than 80 miles, but yeah, I just went down. I'm right outside Dallas.
Okay, you right outside of Dallas. Okay, I'm with you. So what's in Ennis, Texas? Let us know what's in Ennis, Texas.
Well, right now this train in front of me, and this where Assuage come from, because I am maybe 0.3 miles away from where I have to pick up this load, and I've been sitting here for about 20 minutes now.
That's suspicious.
Okay. All right, man. We got our word of the day, man. And our word of the day is called assuage. I'm going to read the definition to you and give you a sentence, and I want you to break it down, okay? Assuage is a formal word most often used when the intensity of something painful or distressing, such as guilt or fear, is being lessened, as in efforts to assuage their concerns. It could also mean to satisfy or to alleviate. The sentence goes, city officials try to assuage neighbors' concerns about the new factory. Revis, assuage. Break it down.
Assuage means to lessen something,
Okay.
to make something seem like it's not as bad as it was.
Mm.
You know, we I'm talking about you, me, and Sandy. We all made a post because we were missing my sister, your mother, because her birthday was just passed.
Mm-hmm.
And so we assuaged, we did that so we could lessen the grief. We can lessen the feelings that we had. So
Okay.
in order to keep her memory and to keep our sadness away, we actually posted on Facebook. Happy birthday. We miss you. We love you. Happy heavenly birthday. And that's what assuage is. Assuage means to lessen something.
Okay. So basically, if you're hurting or if you got some type of pain or something and you don't want to, you try to lighten the mood. Is that something similar?
Exactly. Something just like that. Just like me, I'm trying to lighten the move. I'm painting right now because of all this money I had to pay for this truck to get fixed. And so I'm assuaging right now. But I'm trying to lessen the pain right now by laughing at it.
Uh,
Ow.
I understand, brother. I understand. But
Yeah.
as Lisa Maria, I don't know if she's here or not, but as she always says,
It's Winning Wednesday. Be positive.
Exactly.
So-
Lisa Marie, I love her.
yeah. Okay. So assuage means to lessen something. That's what you're saying.
That's correct. It means to lessen grief or pain.
All right, guys. You have. We're gonna try to see if we can lessen the pain on this show tonight, and hopefully we won't have any issues, and we can say we assuaged and had a perfect show. Did I say it right?
You said it right.
Okay. Where's my sound effect, man? Where is it at? What they say?
Ow.
Ow.
You already know.
You already
You know,
know.
the thing is bad. The thing that's bad is I'm sitting behind this train
Okay.
and I don't have any 5G, so I can't even get on the show. I was trying to speak to everybody and everything else. I couldn't even do it.
Well, I mean, you got 4G though, right?
Now I don't have nothing right now. It won't even load.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my God.
And the pain gets better and better.
Oh man. Okay. So you just trying to lessen it by assuaging right now. Is that what you're saying? And you got a chance to
Exactly.
make the phone call, do your segment, and you're good to go. Is that's what you're telling me?
That's what I'm telling you. And the thing about it, assuage is one of those words that I'm hoping everyone get a chance to use this week.
Okay. I could possibly see that going down. I could possibly see people actually using assuage. I mean, we've all been in a situation before, and we want to lessen
That's
the
right.
pain, right?
That's right.
Okay. All right.
And people have to get up and go to work in the morning. That's painful. They don't want to do that, so they assuage.
Yeah, yeah, you about right on that one. Yeah, okay. All right, well, assuage. We got Revis giving us the word of the day. Thank you so much. Any parting words that you like to leave us with?
Yes, like and share.
Okay, well,
And make sure you subscribe to the page.
that's what's up. Let's see. Keisha Waller says, agree, be positive. That's what she says. Hey, look, that's what he said. Let's be positive. Let's lessen lessen the pain. There it is.
That's right, Keisha. We'd like to welcome you to the family and hope to see you every week.
Well, hopefully the show and the content is good enough to where she will be back and she'll become a regular family member. That's what's up. But I met her in Prague. So when I met her in Prague, we met in the metro and we were going two separate directions, but it was like, hey, it's us out here. We're Americans. So we got a chance to briefly speak and then we just connected and here we are. We're back to normal and we're back to our normal lives and she's actually tapping in. So we're going to try to use the word assuage. Please like, please share. Thank you so much, Revis. Definitely appreciate it.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right,
Bye
man.
now.
Be good. All right, guys. That was our word of the day, assuage. We also have our stash stock party of the evening. It is Expedia Party. That's right. It is live. You have 3 hours, 48 minutes, and 3 seconds to get your piece of stash stock. It's absolutely free. It costs you nothing. If you click the link in my bio, when you spend 20, you get 20 if you use my link. Okay. It's absolutely free. Cost you nothing. All right. So you go to stash.com/party and you can get your piece of Expedia Party stock. All right. So Expedia is the product offering. You don't get a whole stock. You get a piece of individual stock, but at least you get something. All right. So hopefully you guys go ahead and tap into that stock and own a piece of Expedia. And if you don't know about Expedia, this is where you can go get your flights. They have all kind of great deals. I've used them before as far as pricing. I don't think I've actually used them to book for actual. I don't think I've actually used them for actual booking, an actual thing. But I do have a question for you. All right. How did Revis do? Did he nail it? 1, 2. That was a hard word. Or 3. What was he doing? Put it in the comments. 1, 2, or 3. How did Revis do on the word of the day? The word of the day was assuage. So put 1, 2, or 3 in the comments, and I definitely would appreciate it. And we'll come back and see what you guys thought. All right. Once again, please share the show. Please tell somebody what's going on. I definitely would appreciate that. It costs you nothing to share, to like, to subscribe. It costs you nothing. If you would like to, support the show financially, there's ways right there on the ticker that will let you know how to do that. But the share, like, and to subscribe, that costs you absolutely nothing. All right. So let's go ahead and tap into our first article of the evening. How many of you guys go to church? That's the question. Do you go to church? If you go to church, let me know. And if you haven't been to church since the pandemic, just say you ain't been to church since the pandemic. It happens to the best of us. But how many people have? So do you go to church? That's number one. Or have you been since the pandemic? Because some people have tapped out and said, "Hey, I'm not trying to be outside. I ain't trying to be around all these people." And then also, when was the last time you went? So that's what I want to know. And why I'm asking you that is because church has been a little different since the pandemic, and I think the pandemic has kind of opened up some opportunities for people to do some things online. So they're saying more Americans want to attend church digitally. That's what they're saying. So I don't know. I mean, you're watching on your phone, you're watching on your computer, you're watching, on your tablet. Do you attend church? And if you do you attend in person or do you actually attend virtually? That's the question that I would like to know. So put in the comments. What's up, Mama D? I see you, Tech Troublemaker. He says, I'm on the production team at the church. I video direct at least 2 Sundays a month so folks can watch online. Now, look, he's part of why Americans want to attend church digitally. This is the perfect reason right here. And Sheila Baker said she watches online. Okay. And what's up, Mommy God? I see you in the building. It is 8 a.m. in the morning, 8:14 in the morning in the Philippines. That's what's up. I thank you. Keisha Wallace says, I do go to church. So let's go ahead and break it down. All right. This is how the article reads. It says, they're saying from certain angles, you think that Americans have given up on religion. And have you given up? That's the question that I have for you. And then they're also saying pop culture is more about secular, and younger generations, organized religion seem increasingly like a thing to be like, nah, we ain't doing that. All right. And so you'd be hard pressed to find a millennial or a Gen Zer that wants to go anywhere near a church. But they're saying that the truth is that a majority of Americans are still connected to one faith one faith or another. And they're saying that through this research company, about 63% of Americans currently identify as Christian. Another 7%, meanwhile, say that they're affiliated with non-Christian faith like Buddhism and Judaism. And they're basically saying back in 2021, 75% of Americans, or 3 out of 4 people, identified as religious. Okay. In short, religion is still a major thing for most Americans. But how Americans interact with the respective faiths is notably changing. And as technology has become a larger and larger part of our lives, so too has the notion that it can be used to connect to a higher power, right? So COVID-19 forced Americans to interact with religious communities via virtual. And Americans are increasingly turning to tablets, laptops, and social media to tune into religious sermons and connect with spiritual communities. So they're saying that there's some insights that we're going to tap into in a moment. But I remember there was a time that there was an actual time that they would not even allow us, or it was frowned upon if you pulled your phone out in church. And it's funny how times have changed now that all of this has happened since the pandemic, and now it seems to like be okay. So they're saying about 25% of adults watch remote religious services. And they're also saying that, let's see down here, it says because of the pandemic, a big impact on the number of people who attend religious events virtually. A lot of congregations now stream their services, like Roy, since he's the production manager or the production member that runs the streams, live to the internet, which allows people to not physically be present to virtually attend via their tablet or laptop. And the pandemic forced communities to socially distance themselves, and it drove some would-be churchgoers to opt for a safer, digitally supported experience. And they're saying that most regular viewers say that they began watching services on screens before the pandemic, but about a quarter say that they started doing so during the pandemic. It should be noted that while a majority of Americans may be religious, a majority of them do not actually go to church regularly. That's the thing. So do you think that you need to be in church? That's the question that I have. Do you think that you need to be in church to get the message? Like, because some people say, I got to be in the house of the Lord for me to, get that full spirit, to get that Holy Ghost. So what they say? I don't think that's the right one. There we go.
I'm so glad.
What they say? Y'all know it.
Trouble don't last always.
Come on, sing it.
Everybody.
Yeah, come on.
Trouble don't last.
Trouble don't last all. There you go. All right, they're also saying that about 10% of U.S. adults said that they exclusively watch virtual services. So they're also saying that adults who exclusively attend religious services online is about 10%. And then they're also saying that why do folks tune in virtually aside from the safety concerns? They said that there are a lot of reasons that people commune online rather than in person, but there's no single reason why virtual religious services appeal to many Americans. But they said that, but when asked why they tune in, regular viewers tend to give multiple answers, but 6 possible reasons offered in the survey. And they said, the choice is convenience. That's what it is. Convenience is why a lot of people do it. I don't want to roll out of the bed and put on a suit. I can just do what I need to do, and I'm good with that. They said nearly 4 in 10 adults regularly watch services online, say that they are offered by a house of worship in their local area. And then about a third say that they watch services offered by a house of worship outside of the local area. And then a quarter say that they watch both local and non-local. And then basically 3/4 of virtual viewers watch services at a congregation they do not attend in person. This includes those who watch at least one congregation other than the one that they most attend often in person. So this is interesting. So the question is, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that we should be back in church? Do you think that, we need to get back to our old ways? But like, what do you think of that? They said 2/3 of worshipers are highly satisfied with the production with virtual services. And so, because of that, because of the production that Roy does or anybody else does that runs a production of a church, they like the quality and they feel like that they're right there. So you would think that sitting at your computer and watching a sermon would be quite the same as seeing the real thing. But they said most people use the internet to connect with faith-based communities, appear to be pretty satisfied with the experience. And only a small percentage of folks seem to think that digital religion kind of is like not their thing. So that's what they're saying here. Also, let me see what else they're saying. About 15% of Americans use apps that remind them to pray. And I think Roy just said that he uses an app as well. Let me see if I can find that statement right there. Let me see. I don't need pray. I need my praise and worship. That's what Hit the Spot 1006. I get it. Hey, you got to have the praise and worship. So I get it. I have my Bible app and I take sermon notes with Google Keep. Okay, that's what's up. Problem is you can't have true relationships all virtual when two or more gathered. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, Roy. When you go to church, right, you get a chance to fellowship. You get the chance to say hello, see somebody's kids, see somebody's family, and you see what they're going through. And, I get it. So, I mean, being there physically is is really the thing, right? So they're saying that 15% of Americans use apps to remind them to pray. I don't think you need an app to remind you to pray. I mean, if you're in trouble, you're gonna be like, God help me, right? So, but you should just voluntarily wake up and say thank you, God, for letting me open my eyes and be able to see another day. So I don't know. They said similar apps can also be used to remind users to read scripture. And it's all younger Americans who are using these apps, though a lot of older Americans also use them, right? So, yeah, that's some interesting feedback there. And then also they're saying lots of Americans use the internet to engage with religious media. Now, I want to know what they mean by religious media. I think I need them to break that down a little bit. So this is what they're saying over here. Break down religious media for Tall Boy. Help me out. They're saying that digital media is saturated culture we all live in. You think that tons of Americans were consuming religious content online. But they said it shows that 2 in 10 Americans say that they consume religious themed content via online videos from sites like YouTube and TikTok. And another 15% say that they get a religious content from podcasts. Okay, digital media. Okay, that's what's up. Somewhat surprisingly, however, a majority of Americans seem to prefer traditional forms of religious media like books and radio. All right, I could dig with that. I mean, you might get a snippet of what your favorite pastor may say, and they posted it on YouTube to try to engage you to, know more about God. I could see that. I think that that's a fair statement. Let's see what else did they say here. They say Black Protestant denominations figure most highly in the virtual attendance figures. They're saying that one of the largest subsections of the virtual religions are members of the Black Protestant communities. And they're saying that COVID-19 hit the Black communities very hard. And they show more concern over COVID-19 than other groups. And I think that that's true because the church that I go to is not a African-American church. And they were like, we ain't wearing no mask after the third week of them opening up. But you saw more of the Black parishioners wearing masks. You saw more of the Black parishioners wearing masks than the other parishioners, whether they were Asian, Caucasian, or any other race. You did not, or Latino, you did not see them wearing masks as much. And then I want to say after about a month, we were all not wearing masks. But if you watch the other African American churches, they were like, you can't come in the house of worship without no mask. We're gonna have a fight. We gonna have some issues. And you can't let Sister Mabel tell you, you know how it is. Sister Mabel said, we ain't doing that. So let me see, what else are they saying? I think that's pretty much it. 7, 8. And it's in most people still prefer in-person religious events to virtual ones. And then they're also saying, that was the last one. They prefer in-person religious events compared to the virtual one. So that's what most people think. So your thoughts. What do you think? Let me see. Hold on. Don't put that comment in just yet. Let me see if I can activate this here. We're going to, nope, not that one. Here we go. Nope, not that one either. There we go. Do you attend church online? That's the question that I have for you. Do you attend church online? Let me see if I can get that on the screen for you. Do you attend church online? Put in the comments. 1, yes, I love it. 2, I need to be in the house of the Lord. 3, nah, church is not my thing. Or 4, I never really thought about doing the online thing. Put in the comments real fast. Let me know what you think. And let's see what the poll says. All right. While we're at it, it says everybody saying hello to each other. And Reva's saying he's still waiting on that train. And on speaking of that, people said that they love what Rebus he nailed tonight's word of the day. So we got, let's see, I got Tech Troublemaker saying 2, I need to be in the house of the Lord. Okay. Let's see, is it gonna pop up on the screen? Come on now. Come on. We need it to work. There it is. All right. Come on. Help me out, guys. Give me 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me know your thoughts. Do you attend church online? Yes, I love it. I need to be in the house of the Lord like Roy. 3, nah, church is not my thing. And let's see. 4, I never thought about it. Let's see what your thoughts are. Let's see where we at. Mama D, you got to put 1, 2, 3, or 4. You over there talking about yes, I do. We don't know. Yes, I do. Come on, which one? What? Yes, I do. What? Help us out, Mama D. Mama D want to be special today. Mama D then went back to Cali and she rode the Spirit airline. We got to hear the story. So she want to be special. Well, I don't know. Come on, Mama D, help us out. All right, I'm gonna have to move on, but as you can clearly, she said yes, she does love attending online. There you go. All right, so there's the poll right there. As you can see, most people say that they need to be in the house of the Lord, but then a few of you guys said yes, you do love attending church online. That's what's up. Not mad at you. All right, let's see. What do we have here? While I'm trying to get the next article up. Go ahead and put in the comments. What is, let's see, there you go. What is your beverage choice of the evening? I have my Minute Maid. Just put in what you're drinking. Don't put anything else. Just put what you got. Just put in what you're drinking. Is it water? Is it beer? Is it liquor? Is it a glass of wine? Is it some juice? Just put in what you're drinking, and we'll see what you got going on while I set up this next article. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? There we go. Let's see while we do that. Copy. There we go. And outside of that, Mama D is here. Sheila Baker. How was your week? While I'm trying to get this up, we got Agua. Okay, man. I'm not mad at it, and it's blue. I'm not mad. Okay, that's what's up. Let's see. There we go. Let's see if we can get that to come up on the screen. And there we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there you go. All right. So we only got one person saying what they're drinking, and it's agua. So people are drinking water tonight. All right. I'm not mad at it. Okay. Let me see. final thing that I need to do over here. Let's see here. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. We're going to put this last one up on the screen. And we'll put that title there. There we go. And we'll close that out. All right. So how to add your ID to Google Wallet. Have you guys heard that you can now put your driver's license in your phone? And now it can become a digital ID. But the only thing about it is it only works in one or two states. Somebody said Bud Ice. Somebody said Royal Blue. So, okay, the comments are slowly but surely strolling in over here. And then somebody also said, Sheila Baker said, slow and easy week so far. So, did you know that you can actually put your ID as an actual digital wallet, and it will be recognized by law enforcement and government agencies? Yeah, this is a thing now. And it's going to be coming very, very soon to a neighborhood to all of us. So this is how the article reads. It says, the revolution wrought by smartphones has been something of a mixed blessing. So my question to you is, do you see yourself putting your ID in your phone? They're saying on one hand, you have kids stealing cars for TikTok likes, and the other have genuinely useful apps making your life better. And basically, one of those apps is Google Wallet, which lets you securely digitize many of the cards in your wallet, as well as tickets and concerts and sporting events. That's what you can do with Google Wallet. It's also saying until recently, it wasn't possible to put your driver's license in your Google Wallet, but you can now do it if you live in Maryland. And even if you don't live in Maryland, there's a good chance that Google Wallet will support your state soon, since half of the country has either implemented a mobile ID program or it is rolling one out. All right. So, I mean, it's right there in the fine print. So within the next 2 to 5 years, we're going to be seeing this. So if you want to do this, and it may not be able, somebody said, I don't think I'm going to be putting my ID on my phone. This is the new thing. I mean, like when you go to the airports, when you go to the airports, I mean, this is, it's easy access, right? So let's see. This is how the article reads on how to do it. All you have to do is open Google Wallet, tap Add to Wallet, and then select your ID card. Choose which state ID card you would like to add to the wallet. And right now, only Maryland is available. That's the only state that's available right now. But I'm pretty sure within the next year or so, and this is why we do the show, because when you hear about it, it's like, hey, is this something that I want to do? What's the benefits of it? What's not the benefits? Let's make this work, right? And then you would have to verify your ID by scanning the front and back. And you would have to record a short video to prove you own the phone and the ID. And then you send your application, and then it would be approved. I just did something like this similar with another app. I forgot which app it was, but I had to upload my photo ID, take a picture, and they gave me access to whatever it is that I needed. And I just did this the other day. What you can do with your digital ID. All right. So they're saying right now you can't do much, but it's digital driver's licenses can be used at a limited number of airports around the country. And even then, you will still need to have your physical ID on you in case there's an issue with scanning your device. But I'm pretty sure as technology evolves, we're going to be really be doing some things where you're not even going to have to worry about it. Other states have issued their own digital ID programs, such as Colorado and Arizona. And basically, they said that both states allow you to use your mobile ID in businesses, law enforcement, and state agencies. And basically, although in both cases, acceptance of mobile IDs is voluntary, Georgia is much like Maryland in that their mobile ID program is only usable at TSA checkpoints. So if you travel a lot, this could be something that could be beneficial. And they're saying, what's next for mobile ID? And they're also saying with this, you never know where the future is going to take this new technology. And digital identification is no exception. And basically, it comes down to who's going to accept it. And right now, each state has its own electronic infrastructure to handle IDs. I don't think we would ever get into a national database, but if they ever did, it would be definitely a great way to, capture criminals. But I mean, everybody has their own state infrastructure. But they said the states have their own electronic infrastructure and they're on how to handle IDs and how they can be used and how their information can be verified. And that's a major obstacle for that widespread adoption. And basically, they're saying that it's one thing for your Colorado digital ID to be valid for traffic stops in some Colorado local municipalities. But however, there's another thing for your digital driver's license to be valid across state lines. So as long as you're in your city or state, it works. But then once you step outside of the state, it does not work or it will not be recognized. And then they're also talking about the Real ID Act, which has been in the works since 2025. And they still have been having issues with that. And then not all states are on board with sharing their databases until the big holdouts like California, New York, and Texas decide to join in. Digital IDs will just become a local phenomenon. Let's see. Keep your digital license in your phone. If the technology ever takes off, it can be used in a lot of creative ways. Instead of showing your driver's license or ID to the creepy bartender, you just wave your phone over the NFC reader, and just like you go to the grocery store and do the tap, and it'll be like, okay. Same thing with job applications. They don't need to know where you live. And then they also know if you're eligible to work. All right. So, I mean, these are all things that you can do right now with the digital. I mean, what you could possibly do with the digital ID. So the question that I have for you is, well, I don't know if it came up or not. Okay. Would you be willing to do a digital ID? I guess that's my question that I have for you. Would you be willing to do that? Would you be open to doing a digital ID, putting your ID in your phone? Would you be open to that? There you go. Let me know in the thought. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I thought I had the question pop up, but it's, for whatever reason, is not showing up the way I need it to show up. All right, there we go. Are digital IDs good? That's the question that I have for you. Yes, this is an awesome feature. 2, no, this is too much. 3, I'm going to tell my friends about this. Or 4, it needs to come to my state. Put in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let's see. It sounds like a setup for identity theft. How can it be identity theft, Revis? Let me know. How do you think it could be identity theft? It's your phone, and you can only unlock the phone with either your fingerprint or with your eyes, right? So that's the only way that you can unlock it, right? So how can you get identity theft? I mean, they can't unlock your phone, and majority of the people that watch the show, they're iPhone users. So Apple has a very strict policy on opening up your digital footprint on their phones, so, or on their mobile devices. So, I mean, let me know what your thoughts. Sheila Baker said, nope, not at this time. I'm not willing to do it. It's not for me. Let's see, what else are they saying? I don't think I'm putting my ID on my phone. All right. Let's see. What else are they saying? Revis, let's see. Let's go back to the comments and see what everybody else is saying. And right now it looks like we're at 50-50. It says, nope, this is too much. And then some are saying it needs to come to my state. So like I said, at the end of the day, it's just giving you awareness of what's about to happen. That's it. Just giving you awareness of what's about to happen, how this technology is forever evolving. Like, who would have ever thought that we would be putting our IDs on our phone, but you got to think the phone goes with you before you take your wallet, right? So if you can have that there, I mean, I was looking at when we went to the concert, you couldn't even screenshot or you couldn't even take in a paper ticket. You had to literally have your phone, and every 30 seconds, it was a new code that would come up to verify the ticket. So if you did not have your phone was your ticket. So that's no different from your ID being, your phone being your ID. And basically it's verifying you. I can look at your phone, and when I pick it up, I can't unlock it. And then number two, I can't scan it. And when I try to say this is me, they're going to look at me and they're going to look at the ID on the phone and they're going to say, that ain't Revis. That ain't hit the spot. That's not Sheila Baker. That you got somebody else's phone. It's not going to work. So I just don't see how we're going to be in a situation where that would be identity theft. I think it would probably prevent it, if anything. Now, I may be wrong, but that's what I think. I know some people that can open any phone. Yeah, there's some people, but I mean, what's the chances of it happening to the average person? Slim to none. That's just my thoughts. Just my humble opinion. I may be wrong, but that's just my humble opinion. All right, here we go. Check this out. All right, y'all. The Lab Tech Show. Come on. I need you guys to embrace the show. You know, we got you. We're trying to simplify tech in a language that you understand. We're building. Will you join us? That's it. All you got to do is hit the like button, subscribe. We're on YouTube and on Instagram. Just hit the subscribe button. This is what we do. Come on. The Lab Tech Show. Embrace it, y'all. Come on. I know y'all was clapping. I know y'all was feeling that beat right there. So come on, man. Please tell somebody what we got going on. We got some special things going. We are building. Will you join us? As you can see, that there's some new enhancements that I brought to the show this evening, and we're going to still continue to build. So we're just trying to find a way to find it and make it all happen. So will you join us? Will you tell somebody about the Lab Tech Show? That's it. All right, that's it. Let's see. We got one more article, and before we do that, I'm gonna run an old video because let's see, where did I find it at? Where is it at? I'm gonna run the old video. The Tall Boys Got Merch. Let's see, is that it right there? That's not it. Where's the video? I don't get it. Why is the video not playing? Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. All right, we doing something wrong. All right, something's not right here. I don't know. Where's the video? The video was supposed to play. There it is. I found it. Here we go. There we go. Uh-oh. Tall Boy's got merch. That's right. He's got product in hand. So look, I'm making it simple for you guys. You guys want to support Tall Boy? You like what he's doing? You like the content that he's putting out? Well, look, he's got something for travel. He got something for tech. And he's got something for Tall Boy. Like, you know the content that he creates. He's got merch. So come check us out. Come on over here to this website right here called tall-boy-shop.fourthwall.com. I know it's a lot. I'm telling you, I know it's a lot. So I'm going to put the link right there in the description. But you can scroll down and find something from stickers to tumblers, t-shirts, hats, cups, you name it, notebooks, pillows, coasters, mouse pads. Tall Boy's got merch. You see it? Come on now. We have all kind of great things. But let's look at this shirt right here. It's unisex. We even have a fair price point. We even go up to a 3X on this one, but some shirts even go up to a 5X. Bruh. So you know what? Why don't you support the show, support Tall Boy, and support all the great things that's coming out of the TBE Media franchise, all right? Tall Boy's got merch. You see it? Tall Boy's got it. You see the shirt? The LabTechShow.live. Embrace it or get left behind. We out. Don't forget to go to the website. Click the link right here.
Carry it.
What'd you think of that? Tall Boys Got Merch. Put in the comments what you think. What you think of the merch? So let me know what you think. Tall Boys got merch. Did you get yours yet? Come on now. We got everything. We got tumblers. We got the word of the day. We got some stuff that Revis is, he came up with his definition of the words or whatever it was, and we broke it down. We got a lot of stuff. So what did you think of Tall Boy the merch? Come on. Let us know in the comments what you think. All right. I'll come back to that in a minute. All right. She says, Sheila Baker says, I appreciate the info that you provide, but some of it is a tad much. Call me old school. I'm not mad. You know what, Sheila? This is what it's about. And it's not that it's a much. This is what's happening in real time, whether we like it or not, whether it goes too fast for you or not. My thing is, we're going to break it down, and I appreciate you watching this show weekly, and you're learning. And the thing is, you're grasping it because it's going to come whether you like it or not. The digital IDs are coming whether we like it or not. The Netflix sharing the passwords, it's already here. We've been talking about a lot of these things. The grocery store with the self-checkout, with the conveyor belts. We talked about this 2 years ago. It's here in the grocery store. So whether we like it or not, this technology is here. And this is why we do the show. So for somebody that says this technology goes over your head, you don't get it, I don't have time to embrace it, this is why we do it, right? So I thank you for saying that comment and saying it's, call you old school. I mean, how many people are really taking the time to say, hey, you know what? Jump on board. It's coming whether we like it or not. At least you can say, I heard it. So when it comes, you'll be ready for it. And then you can embrace it a little bit better. So that's my only take on that. If you don't want to hear it, just trust and believe. It's going to be here whether you like it or not. So the only thing that you can do is say, I heard it. I'm willing to embrace it. And that's why I always say, even on the shirt right here, embrace it or get left behind. That's what it is. She said, I know, but it's coming way too fast. That's technology, man. You got to think back in the 60s and the 50s. It was just only the newspaper. And then the black and white TV came out. Then the color TV came out. Then the big cell phone came out. The car phone came out. The briefcase phone came out. Then all of a sudden, the phone started growing, and then all of a sudden we had portable TVs, and look at where we are now. So I mean, at the end of the day, this technology is here whether we like it or not. I mean, we're walking around with tablets, and I mean, we're recording stuff in our phone. I mean, I'm recording stuff in my glasses now. So some of the content that you saw when I was abroad, that was in my glasses. So, I mean, this is some Dick Tracy, George Jetson. I mean, go back and watch the Jetsons. And everything that they talked about in the 80s, it's now happening now. I mean, think about the conveyor belt that they used to roll around. We got that in the airport now, right? So, I mean, this technology is here whether we like it or not. She said, you're right. I'm trying to embrace it. Hey, that's what it's. Hey, you know what? That's as Lisa Maria says.
It's Winning Wednesday. Be positive.
There you go. That's it. It's Winning Wednesday. Be positive. That's all you can do. Just embrace it. And just understand that you got somebody that's here that's willing to share with you and say, this is how it works. I'm not trying to talk over your head. I'm not trying to talk at you. We're all family here, right? This is what the lab is about. We're family, and we want everyone to walk away saying that they learned something. Even if you don't use it this week, even if you don't assuage, or we're just trying to assuage the situation. That's all we're trying to do. Look, I used the word in the week. Oh my God, Lord!
Ow.
I'm so proud of myself. Man.
Ow.
Man, look at me over here using the word of the day. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate it. All right, our last topic of the evening is YouTube. All right, y'all, this is where I need y'all's help. Are you a YouTuber? Do you want to be a YouTuber? Do you know somebody that wants to be a YouTuber? They're now saying that they're going to make it easier for new creators to earn money. Now, I've always asked you guys to share the show because I want to get paid. My other YouTube channel is already monetized. So I do this, and I literally have gone cold turkey on my other channel to build this. And I think a lot of it is all about building relationships with you. And if you feel like you trust me, then you will tend to, support what I have going on. And I think it's just being consistent every week. I think it's just trying to get people to see that, hey, this is the great content that we're pushing out. And this is where I need your support. I always ask you guys, and, I want to get paid off of this show eventually. And I'm not trying to push the dollar on you guys. I mean, your support through Cash App or PayPal or Zelle is always appreciated. But to say you have to pay to watch this content, most people will probably say, I would love to support you, but I can't afford that. So YouTube is saying that they're going to make it easier for creators to earn money. So before you had to have 1,000 followers and you had to have 4,000 watch hours. So, I mean, like I said, when I ask people to share the show, people who are watching, however many people are watching right now, they watch from start to finish. If this show is 1 hour, that's why I try to push it to an hour. If 18 people are watching, that's 18 hours that I got. If somebody else is watching the show later on and they give me 30 minutes, then I only get 30 minutes. So, I mean, this is why I ask people to please share the show, please watch. But we're going to go into this because you may want to become a YouTuber one day, or you may know somebody that wants to do it. And they're just saying that they're going to make it easier. All right. So the top 10 highest earners on the video streaming platform raked in $300 million between them in the space of a year. And while the top YouTubers grab all the headlines, there's millions of other creators on the platform working diligently to build up a loyal following with carefully produced content. And while they may have fewer subscribers than YouTube's big hitters, and get fewer views for each video, they can still earn a tidy sum that allows them to give up their day job and at least supplement their main income. So when you see people like Tech Troublemaker, you see people like James Hicks, you see people like Mommy Guide or Rich Vibes, when they do their YouTubes, they really care about trying to say, hey, I want to do this as my passion, and I want to be able to make some money off of this in the future. So yeah, that's really what it really boils down to. Let's see. They're also saying here in the article that the good news is that The good news is that Google own platform has just made it even easier for up and coming YouTubers to start earning cash from their work after they lowered the bar for entry to the YouTube Partner Program. And they said before the changes, a YouTube creator needed at least 1,000 subscribers to apply and join the YouTube Partner Program, but now you only need 500. So it literally dropped in half. Right now, I have 241 subscribers. I'm going to say that. I'm going to look dead in the camera and say I got 241. I know everybody know 2 people that they can drag to the show. 5 people. Just drag them to, it's not going to kill you to hit the button. Just hit the button. Subscribe. I need to get to 500. We at 241. All right. So what else are they saying? They're saying that before you needed either 4,000 watch hours in the past 12 months or 10 million shorts views in the last 90 days. But joining under the lower bar will give new creators access to various funding features such as channel memberships, super chats, super thanks, and more. So basically you could thank me in the app, but I think if you look in the comments and you click on that stream elements, if you pay through PayPal, something crazy will pop up on the screen if you pay on that link inside the description of YouTube. But you could do a super thanks and just thank me right here as opposed to being redirected to another page. So that's the beauty of having a super thanks or the super chats, or even having memberships. And then, however, to earn the money from ads, creators will still need they still need to follow the old rules. And they said that as the creators continue to grow their channel, they'll automatically become eligible to earn revenue sharing from ads and even more benefits once they reach the existing YouTube Partner Program eligibility criteria without having to go through the whole full YouTube partner program application process again. So that's some of the things that you get with this here. And then they're saying that YouTube is also expanding its shopping affiliate program to all eligible US based creators who are in the YouTube partner program and have more than 20,000 subscribers. The shopping affiliate program lets creators feature products from other brands and creators and offers commissions on the sales of products tagged in their videos. So basically, it's kind of like the Home Shopping Network or QVC if that's what you want to do during the holidays. If you have 20,000 subscribers, I'm just trying to get to 500, y'all. I just want to get a couple coins. That's it. Let me get a couple coins for the month. Let me be able to pay the internet bill. That's all I'm asking. There's a lot of stuff behind what you're seeing right here. So I mean, help me with the internet bill. That's $65 a month. And they be busting heads. And they talking about they is not trying to let up. They want to go up on the price.
Period.
Let's see. So yeah, this is what it is. It is the new partner program. So if you know anybody that says I want to be a YouTuber, I remember there was a time where when people were like, "What's a YouTuber?" How do you make money doing that? And I've had a couple videos go viral on my previous channel. And I still have that channel going and I still get residuals off of that channel. Not as much as I used to, but I still get residuals every month or every other month I get residuals. But I'm trying to build a tech show here to where we're trying to create a family. We're trying to build a body of content that says, meet us here. Let's break this down. So I think that that's really what it boils down to at the end of the day. So my question is, will you support? Will you share? Will you tell somebody what's going on with the Lab Tech Show? That would really mean a lot to me.
You got 15 seconds to get your shine on. I appreciate you.
Uh-oh, somebody just hit me with something. Uh-oh, I got paid somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, who did that? Okay, well, look, something popped up on the screen because somebody just paid. So that's what's up. I definitely appreciate you. I think it's like $1 all the way up to whatever you want to give, but you get that in the middle of me talking and I didn't even hear it coming. So that's what's up. Let's see, what else do we have here? Do we have this? Hey, y'all, it's the Brands, Tallboy.us, the Lab Tech Show, and your live production. That's right. Your live production is live streaming and video production. So if you need a commercial or you need live streaming services, we got you. Tallboy.us is a way for you to see some of the exclusive behind the scenes events, red carpets, and seminars and conferences. I need to go back and start updating some of that content over there, but there's some great content over there. And of course, the Lab Tech Show. And if you would like to support, however you would like to do it, PayPal or Cash App, there's the way to do it. And then also, we're on Roku and Amazon Fire. Look, we're creating this content, man. I've been doing this for years, so it's not like I'm stopping anytime soon. Now, I'm going to admit, I am burnt out, but I'm still creating, and I believe in it. And I know that, hey, I refuse to allow the media to control me. I control the media, if that makes sense. So the Brands, there it is. Tallboy, the Lab Tech Show, and your live production. And if you would like to go to Roku or Amazon Fire, download the channel. It's TBE Media. That's what it is. All right, guys, that was it. So what did you guys think of tonight's show? Let me know in the comments. 1, great content. I needed this. 2, tech is not my thing. It was okay. 3, I'm not feeling the show. 4, too long. Give me a shortened version. Go ahead, be honest. You can go ahead and put it in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Put 1, 2, 3, or 4. I definitely would appreciate it. Once again, like I said, this show is live. It's interactive, and we try to keep it engaging. And hopefully you walked away learning something. That is the goal of the show. I want people to say that they learned something and they walked away saying, I wasn't ready for it. But when they hear about it on the news or they hear about it, they're like, oh, you know what? I heard that over there. So we're just trying to break it before anybody else. And it's not that I got to be first. It's just that we want to simplify it and we want you to embrace it. And that's pretty much what this show is all about. So please share the show, tell somebody what we got going on. And I definitely thank you for your support, for everything that you guys do. I'm glad because last week I was burnt out. I definitely want to thank Tech Troublemaker once again for supporting me while I was on the road. Him and James Hicks, they definitely went above and beyond because they had their own shows and they supported me during my time abroad. And now you heard the old saying, I need a vacation for the vacation. So you need a vacation for the vacation. So I see everybody hitting ones and I think I messed up. So if you guys can hit one again, I would appreciate it so we can see it come up on the screen. I know I don't know. I'm still trying to master this stream alive, but this is what allows us to go and be interactive. All right. So that's pretty much it. Try to give you guys some great content and offer you guys some value. And hopefully you guys got something out of it. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I need to share with you guys? I don't think there is. And let's see, lastly, for the ones who do not know, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's out there by now, but for the ones who do not know, the Lab Tech Show officially has a website. That's right, labtechshow.com. So it's not the lab, it's labtechshow.com. All right. So this is our way to be able to reach out to some of the companies. We've had some brands. We've had Dina Gazarian that has been on the show. Robbie Cabral that did Benji Lock. We haven't had Shaq. Maybe I can reach out to him. Maybe I can get some followers if he show up. And then TechCrunch. I was at CES. I had a chance to hang out with the TechCrunch family. And then we've had Jared from J5 Create on the show before. And then we've also had these guys, Carlton, William, and Hugo. They've all been on the show as well. So the goal for the labtechshow.com is to have other companies come on to the show, share their products, let us know what their products are. And that way you guys can be more aware of your buying purchases, or, you know, have a clear mind of, I didn't even know that this existed, but I need it. And every one of these companies that have been on that you see on this website, someone has gotten some value out of it. And to me personally, I feel like whether it's Pledgium with the smart pepper spray, whether it's Ziskit with the food deserts, Lexip, I use their mouse. I think this is one of the greatest inventions in the world. It saves so much time. The Benji Lock, when you're traveling, you can only unlock the lock with your fingertip. Let's see, Austere with the surge protectors, Popple with the digital business cards. I mean, like, this stuff is here, and I mean, it's great stuff. So, I mean, the thing is, it's great products. It's great. It's a great way to build and know that these products exist, because they don't really do a lot of marketing with their stuff, but or they're not putting out a major marketing budget like the Sonys and the bigger tech companies, but they're out there. And the thing is, how do we bring awareness to them? So hopefully you guys will share the show, tell more people about it. We can get them on, and then we can let them know, hey, we are open to listening to what you have to offer, and we can get some value out of it. And then hopefully we can do giveaways, and products come to your door if you watch. So with that being said, that's pretty much it. Into trading, what's going on, man? He says, I'm always on vacation working for myself. Ha ha ha. That's what's up. And thanks God, even though I was on vacation as well. Mama D, we're gonna have to get you to call in and tell us about your trip. Maybe we might do that next week. You said you went out to LA. We told you not to do South Spirit. So maybe we'll find a way to get you to call in like Revis does, and we ask you a couple of questions, and we'll see how that works. All right. And he says, I'll watch the replay. I'm late to the party. It's all good, Enda. You know what time we start. 8 o'clock every Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time, but you're in another country, so I get it. So thank you so much for tapping in, because I think it's morning time where you're at. All right. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. What they say, I gotta find my, you know, I gotta find my theme music. Where's my theme music? Where is it at? Come on now. We should already know.
You already know.
Ow.
Tall boy.